I think that is a temple.
Okay, good.
Oh, Indonesian.
Indonesia.
Indonesia, exactly. Okay, so thank you guys. Okay, now guys, I want 2 volunteers, please. Hmm. Okay, Andrea and Albert. Perfect. Okay, guys, this will be a face-to-face competition, Andrea and Albert. Okay, here I want you to tell me 4 words, vocabulary that you see in this picture. Okay, you can name this, whatever. And when I click reveal words, the one who has more words, that will be the winner. Okay, so good. We are going to start with Andrea. 4 words. Okay, name something that you see here. And if they are included in the reveal words, then you will be the winner. So, Andrea, 4 adjectives or words, could be any word, related to this.
In my opinion, maybe can be status. I don't know how can I say that.
Oh, statues?
Status. Maybe Gothic or abstract architecture. Let me see. Only that, I think.
Only that. Okay, good. Statue and Gothic, or you said abstract architecture. Okay, good. Thank you, Andrea. Albert, your turn.
Okay. I think door, one door, stairs, blocks, clouds.
Okay, 4. Only
Sun.
4. Okay, good. Okay, thank you, Albert. So let's see what are the words that we have here. Okay, so the words are, can you see the words? Okay, what is the first word? Temple. Temple is like this. Temple, statues, path. What is a path, guys? What is a path?
It's like a road.
This
Ruta.
one here, right?
Yes.
Okay, and what is a doorway? Okay, in the stairs here we have a doorway. So an entrance with a door, that is a doorway. Okay, we have one here, here we have the statues, and here we have the temple. So good. Now I want you to please help me with this, Andrea, please.
There is a stone temple that seems to be falling apart with statues that are missing their heads. A path leads to an open doorway in the center temple.
Very good. Excellent. All right. So if you see, they don't have heads, the statues. Okay. So good. Very particular and interesting place. Okay. Great. All right, guys. What are the 4 words that we learned in this activity?
Doorway, temple,
Temple, path.
statues.
And statues. Okay. Good. Perfect. Thank you, guys. So, yes, I hope you have learned something new today. Doorway, it's an entrance with a door. Here, an open doorway, because we doesn't have a door. I mean, we don't have a door. It doesn't have a door, actually. That's why it's an open doorway. Perfect. All right. And today, guys, we are going to start with the class, and this is part of the material that I have for you. Today, we are not going to start talking about video games that I know it's one of the of your favorite topics, but we are going to start with this. Okay, movies. Is your favorite movie here, guys? Take a good look.
I like the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, the special effects, right?
Not bad. I have seen some.
But
Some
your
of
favorite is not here.
no,
And which one do you like?
John Wick.
Hey, John Wick. All right. Good. Who else, guys?
There is not my favorite movie, but there is a lot that I love it.
Okay, you're
Like Batman, Kingsman, Star Wars, but Star Wars. Just that. And Back to the Future. That is my favorite of all that.
all right. Okay. Thank you.
Interstellar, I wanna see it, but
It's a
I
long and interesting movie, this one.
yeah, I wanna see
Okay.
it. Watch it,
Yes.
watch it, watch it, watch it. Sorry.
Recommend. See, it's okay. Okay. They said, hey, have you seen this movie? And that's fine. That's not a problem. Okay. No problem, guys. So thank you. Let me see. Brian, can you describe, or how would you describe a movie from here? Choose a movie and describe.
Yes, and I have one on there. I can barely see Gladiator on there on the upside. Well, I love the there is a film directed by Ridley Scott. I can see Alien on the left, on the right part as well, just up to the one that Arnold Schwarzenegger, and that is a Ridley Scott a film too. I love Gladiator. I remember that it was released in the year of 2000, and it is about the ancient Rome. And that actor was, if I'm not mistaken, Russell Crowe as Maximus Decimus Meridius, the general in the Roman army who becomes a gladiator after being betrayed. And his family was murdered by the one emperor, the corrupt emperor Commodus, the son of Marcus Aurelius. And that is Joaquin Phoenix, if I'm not mistaken, the Joker actor too, the new Joker's actor.
Wow. Did you watch the movie in English?
I want to do that. Now that you are
Yeah.
mentioning that, well, I like to watch the movies in the original language, and I have not seen that movie on the original language, but I will take your suggestion.
Yeah, but actually your vocabulary about the movie and about these ages, emperors and gladiators is very impressive. So yeah, so that's why I thought that you had seen the movie in English.
No, but I have seen 300. I can see 300 on there, and I love that genre. What is it that genre of films called?
Perfect. This is the vocabulary that we are going to learn today, okay? Movie genres, adjectives to describe movies, and how the movie makes you feel. So this is what we are going to learn in the next slide. Okay, and my personal pick of this, guys, is this Pulp Fiction. Okay, I do recommend this movie if you haven't seen it. I'm not sure if this is in Netflix, but that is an excellent movie, guys. Pulp Fiction. Okay, thank you. Any other participation, guys, before we start? No more? Okay, here we have another one, Black Hawk Down. Okay, that is another movie that we have here, Lord of the Rings, Mad Max, and many others. Okay, so now let's go to the vocabulary. Here we have some vocabulary or adjectives to describe films. Okay, first, if you have seen a movie, okay, and it was a good movie, maybe you want to use one of these positive adjectives, okay? Those are for movies, okay? So here we have some of them, okay? So here you have a good selection, guys. Okay. What are some maybe adjectives that you know? Okay, not that you don't know, that you know here.
Boring, disturbing, violent,
Oh, but we are with the
disgusting,
positive. With the positive first.
surprising.
Surprising.
Oh,
Enjoyable.
surprising, enjoyable.
Fascinating.
Okay. Hilarious. What is this? Very, very funny. Exactly, okay? All right. Thought-provoking. What is that?
When you have to think about a specific scene in the movie that it's really well, the point is that the movie are showing you the scenes where you have to think about the past in the movie, or about a specific idea. It could be a scientific idea or whatever could be. That it's about that.
Okay. Thought-provoking, guys. First of all, that is something that we have learned, okay? This is a compound adjective that we have studied in the class, okay? Thought-provoking. All right, so good. Yes. Can you mention a thought-provoking movie, guys? A movie that makes you think about important things.
Donnie Darko.
What is that about?
It's well, when you see the movie, it's just about the life of a boy, but at the end of the movie, you see, oh man, that's well, all the movie, at the end of the movie, you understand that the whole movie was in a I don't know how to say, en un tiempo paralelo. So at the end of the movie, you see the fact that the movie has scientific fact.
Okay, yeah. Of these movies, and thank you for that information. Which one do you think it's a thought-provoking movie?
Interstellar.
Exactly. Okay, that is a thought-provoking movie. Okay, good job. Thank you. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that is something. Fascinating. Okay, this is an adjective, guys, that you have to use. Fascinating. Oh, I went to the cinema and I watched a fascinating movie. Really? What was the movie? And you can have a great conversation. Fascinating. Oh, that's a fascinating idea. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay? So, guys, please use this adjective. Okay, please. All right? Fascinating. Hilarious. Okay, absorbing. That movie is absorbing, but yes, I didn't enjoy it that much because it's too long. Maybe. And we have some other negatives, okay? Disappointing. Can you think about a disappointing movie, guys? that you have seen?
Buzz Lightyear.
Which one?
Buzz Lightyear.
Buzz Lightyear. Okay. Buzz Lightyear. Okay. And we have other negative and positive adjectives, guys. I'm going to include this here so you can take a look of these adjectives. And also we have types of movies: adventure movies, horror movies, fantasy movies, Western, okay? Western movies, okay? Science fiction movies, drama, romantic, comedy, war film, and thriller movies. All right, so please take a look at these guys, and that will, Daniel.
Excuse me, but I want to know what's the meaning of gripping?
Gripping. Gripping is a synonym of thriller, like very exciting, that keeps your attention. So that's why we have it here in a positive, in the positive side, gripping. Okay, good. And also this one, guys, uplifting, that means that motivates you. Uplifting, uplifting, that is very motivating. All right, thank you, Daniel. Okay, Gripping, it's, yes, a thriller movie, or a thrilling movie. Perfect. Okay, so guys, I invite you to take a look at this. Okay, next time that we talk about a movie, you will, oh, I know a fascinating movie, guys, that you have to see. This one. All right, and yes, you can go ahead and do that. Perfect. And this is the topic for today, guys, is would you mind? Okay, what do you know about this topic, guys? When do we use would you mind?
When we want to sound polite and when we are asking something for something, for example, if you want to say, would you mind telling me and the meaning of this? So I will not say, hey, tell me the meaning of this. It sounds rude and direct. Would you mind telling me this? It sounds polite for me.
Okay, Brian, do you use this in your day-to-day English?
Yes, I do. I used it because it sounds more polite.
Excellent. Okay, great. Let me ask you, Nelson. Nelson, do you use would you mind, and how often do you use it?
Oh, I use it really frequently when I speak properly, because as my partner said, it's a really polite way to express your questions to another one.
Excellent. Okay, very good idea about this, guys. So we are going to learn a little bit more. That what you have mentioned is like the basic information that we need to know about would you mind. And what I'm going to share with you guys today is like a more advanced information, okay? Because there is more that we need to learn about would you mind, which is basic, but basic doesn't mean something negative, okay? That means something positive. So, because it's very common to use. So good. Someone is smoking in the restaurant. Okay? What would you tell that person? You want to make a request. How do you elaborate your request? Of course, you don't want to start a fight, so you want to be polite, kind.
Maybe, would you mind to put out the cigarette?
Do you mind to put out the cigarette? Okay. Do you mind is different than would you mind? but it's still possible, okay? But good job. Thank you, Nelson. Okay, good. Someone else wanted to try.
Could be, would you mind put out your cigarette?
Okay, great, thank you. Remember, pronunciation is very easy. Would, okay, would.
Like madera.
Yes, like madera, would. Don't pronounce the L, so would. Excellent. So, very good. We have another scenario. Leo, please help me read this scenario.
Okay, someone is playing loud music while you are trying to study.
Okay, loud music while you're trying to study. Okay, perfect. What would you ask to that person?
I would say, would you mind lowering the volume?
Okay, excellent. Good job. Would you mind? That person is annoying you, right? But you don't want to annoy that person. You want to be more polite than that person. So, yes. Thank you, Brian. We have another one. Your brother is in your room annoying you. Okay? So, hmm? What would you tell your brother? Daniel Murillo, do you have a brother?
Yes, I have.
So imagine that your brother is annoying you or bothering you in your own room. So what would be your request?
Perhaps, would you mind going outside of my room? I
Okay,
need
very
to
polite.
study.
Very polite. I would say, hey, would you mind getting out of here? Okay, but yes, you are more polite. Okay, that was great. Get out of the room. Okay, yes, getting out of the room. That's another possibility. Thank you so much, Leo. We have another one here. Okay, so Roberto, please, with your good English, please help me read this.
Hello, good evening. You are with your friend and you are trying to carry a backpack, but it's too big, heavy. Let me think. Would you mind to help me with this carry? With this box, please?
Okay, very good with this box. All right, thank you. That's a possibility, definitely. Thank you, Roberto. Good job. And here we have another one, okay? This one is for Maria. Please read this example or this scenario and give us your request.
Someone is using the cell phone next to you in the cinema. Would you mind turning off your cell phone while we are watching the movie?
Okay, good. All right, very good. Grammar, excellent. And your sound here was amazing as well. So good. Thank you, Maria. All right, here we have another one. Andrea, can you please help me with this one?
Your mobile phone is out of credit and you need to call your mom urgently. Can be, could you, would you mind would you mind lend me? I don't know. Would you mind lend me your cell phone, please?
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that was good. Okay, that was good. you got the verb right. And we are going to check the structure then, but that was correct. Thank you so much. All right. Excellent. We have another one, and this one is for Marvin. No? Okay. So let's go with Alfredo.
You want a glass of water, but you are watching your favorite TV program. Uh, would you mind pouring me a glass of water, please?
Okay. Okay, great. Okay, pouring me a glass of water. That sounds like right. Okay, bringing me a glass of water. That's another possibility given me. That's fine. Thank you so much, Alfredo.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Diego, can you participate?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, please read this and then give us your example.
Okay. You are about to win the match in your favorite game for the first time, and your girlfriend or boyfriend calls you. Could
To
be,
win.
would you mind
Sorry, to win.
to win? Oh, to win. Would you mind be so kind and call me in a couple of minutes?
Okay, that sounds great. Thank you so much. And good reading. Good reading. Thank you. Okay, guys. Yes, so I like that some of you made some mistakes. Okay, so that is very important because we are going to learn from those mistakes. Okay, and if you did that mistake, I'm happy because now you will know how to fix it. And this is an easy win. It's something very easy to fix because this is not that difficult. So the grammar focus for today is would you mind? And we are going to use this to ask polite questions, as you said, okay? But the specific function will be to take someone's permission, all right? You are asking basically for permission, all right? So you can use would for any other question, but would you mind would be to ask someone's permission, okay? Here we have another piece of information that is crucial to understand how to use this. When you want to do something and check if that bothers or creates a problem for a person, we use both expressions. So yes, guys, so if you want to check if what you will do bother someone, then that is when you ask this type of question. Say, would you mind if I sat here? Okay, so good. Number one, guys, this is the structure, okay? Can you please help me, Javier, with these structures?
Yes, so the grammar focus. Polite questions to take someone's permission. So we use, would you mind to take someone's permission? When you want to do, I don't read that, just the instructions. Or do I read it?
Yes, that's fine. Go ahead.
When you want to do something and check if that bothers or creates a problem for a person, we use both expressions. So we use would plus subject. We add the mind if. We add subject to another subject plus the present simple or past. And the example is, would you mind if I called you tomorrow?
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Javier. Guys, if you want to talk in your day-to-day English, you can say, would you mind if I call you tomorrow in present? But in a grammar test, you will have to choose called because after would you mind if we are going to use the past form of the verb. Would you mind if I went with you tomorrow? How does it sound? Crazy, right? Hey, but Went is in the past and tomorrow is in the future. Yes, exactly. But this is a hypothetical situation, so we use the past form of the verb. So would you mind if I went with you tomorrow? Would you mind if I called you? Okay, so yes, take this in mind, take this into account. And also, guys, if you talk to a native speaker and they said, hey, would you mind me if I take this from you? That is fine. This is the way they speak, but grammatically, we will use the past form of the verb. Okay, this is something more advanced for this structure. Would you mind if I called you? Would you mind if I took this? Why? In Spanish, that will be, ¿te importaría si yo tomara esto de ti? No decimos, ¿te importaría si yo tomo esto de ti? Es como, ¿te importaría si yo tomara esto de ti? So en inglés, este tomara is took, is not take. So yes, ¿te importaría si yo me sentara acá? Entonces, that is, guys, that is like something, I don't know, in Spanish, maybe that helps you or not, but yes, please take this into account. We want to use the simple past here. Did you know that? Is this new?
Yes, this is new for me. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, perfect. Yes, exactly. I know it's new. That's why I told you guys, this is a basic topic, but we are going to learn something a little bit farther. So yes, would you mind if I called you tomorrow? Perfect. Questions, guys, here?
Yes, the appropriate way to construct this structure is using the simple past only.
Yes, the simple past. There are very specific scenarios in which we can use this grammatically correct structure, okay, present simple, but when you are completely sure that something will happen, okay, but that is very rare. So guys, I suggest you to use the past to be in the safe side. If you are doing a grammar test, if you want to properly speak, use the past form of the verb. You will be in the safe side. If someone tells you, hey, but you are using the past and we are not talking about the past, guys, you now know something that they don't know. So yes, don't be afraid to use this past here. But good question, Daniel. Use past, please. Okay, more questions? Nope, good. We are going to continue, guys, and here we have some additional information. How do we answer to this type of questions? Would you mind? We are going to respond in any of these options. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Would you mind? De ninguna manera. Okay, ¿te importaría si me siento acá? De ninguna manera. Go ahead. Okay, absolutely not. Not at all. Not at all. No, please. No, you can. All right? Those are the ways that we answer. Perfect. Okay. Questions?
No.
Okay. So guys, take this in mind. Maybe you want to say, no, I wouldn't. But that is not natural. If you want to sound natural, use any of this. Great. Perfect. And here we have another ways to answer, guys. Okay. If you don't have a problem, then you can tell, no, please have a seat. Absolutely not. Not at all. No, you can sit here. If you do have a problem with the request made to you, Here's how you can respond. I'm afraid you can't. I'm afraid you can't. Yes, I would. Sí me importaría, so don't do this. And the question is, would you mind if I sit here? Answer, the person does have a problem. I'm afraid you can't. Someone is sitting here already. Yes, I would. Please sit somewhere else. And here, guys, as I said, this one was taken from an online website. And you see here, if I sit. What is the past form of sit?
Sat.
Exactly. Okay. So if you see, this is regularly used like this. But if a grammar teacher listens to you, that person will tell you, okay, use the past form, please. Okay. But as I said, it's very common to use the present form. Okay. In your regular day-to-day speaking, you can use it. But if you want to speak this grammatically correct, yes, you have to use the past. Okay, and this information, I'm going to share these guys with you in the WhatsApp group, so take a look if you want. And now we are going to move on to the second function for this, to ask a polite question, to request a person perform an action for you. Okay, this is different from the previous one. In this, you are asking that person for permission. Would you mind if I did this? Okay, but here, no. Here what we are doing is we are asking or requesting that person to perform an action. Like the one that you were watching TV and you wanted to drink water. Okay? So you are asking a favor. So in that case, we are going to use would you mind plus a gerund phrase. Would you mind? And the ing form of the verb. Would you mind to bring this? No, incorrect. Would you mind bringing? Okay, so that is something that we have to put in practice. Would you mind? Then the verb with the ing form. Okay, would you mind smoking outside? Smoking outside. Okay, is this new for you guys?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes.
it is.
But now you feel free and confident to use the ing form. Okay, great. Totally new? Okay, I'm glad to know that. Okay, so would you mind if you are requesting a favor, you have to use the verb with the ing form. Okay, so good. Would you mind telling me the truth? Okay, would you mind calling me tomorrow? I'm busy right now. Perfect. Okay, guys, and to continue, here you will have more possible responses. Okay, so but what we are going to do right now is that I want you to ask for permission to do something to a partner. Okay, so we are going to start the chain with Daniel. Daniel asks something to someone here using this structure.
All right, let me see. Uh, uh, mm, Alfredo, would you mind if I spoke first during the presentation?
Absolutely not.
Okay, absolutely not. Okay, that sounded fantastic. Thank you, Alfredo and Daniel. Good job. Now, Alfredo, please ask someone else something else.
Okay. Teacher, would you mind if uh, um, well, teacher, would you mind uh, if I return the meeting in in a few minutes?
Not at all. Go ahead.
Okay,
Right.
thank you.
Thank you, Alfredo. Thank you. Okay, so that means it's my turn. Okay, let me go with Leo. Leo, would you mind telling me the time?
Okay, I don't remember. Yeah, but not at all. It's 90, 60.
Okay, thank you so much. Perfect, thank you. Okay, 9:50, okay? 10 to 10, excellent. All right, now Leo, it's your turn. Choose someone else.
I don't remember. Diego, would you mind if I turn on my camera?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, that was a positive answer. That means that yes, you mind about that. So that means that it's not good. Okay, it's not good. So you don't want him to turn on his camera because he's asking you, ¿te importaría? Sí, me importaría. So that means that you don't want him to turn on the camera. So if you want to let him or give him permission to turn on the camera, you have to use a positive answer. Oh, a negative answer, sorry. Not at all. Go ahead. Absolutely not. Go ahead. Why, Diego? Okay, so yes, guys, remember this. The question is, would you mind? ¿Te importaría? Okay, if you want to give a positive answer, you have to say no. That means that you don't mind, que no les importa. So that means that that person can do what they are requesting, okay? So take this into account or be mindful about this. Perfect. Okay, guys, let me ask you, do you have any question?
Yes, I have. Well, in the previous slide, there was a question that you said, would you mind if I sat here? What should be the answer? No, for example, no, you can sit here, or no, you can sit here. Just using my main question is, do we need to change the verb in the answer?
Excellent. Nope, that's not needed because this is something that will happen. Now you are sure that this is going to happen, okay? So it's not a hypothetical situation anymore. So
Okay.
no, you can sit here. Like you can go ahead, okay? Now go ahead,
Okay.
all right? But good question, Brian. Good question. Okay, perfect. Like here, please sit somewhere else. We are using that present there, but good question. Okay, guys, basically that was the grammar topic for today. I hope you have learned something new. And now that you can tell your friends about this topic, hey, did you know that? And tell about this class. Perfect. Any other question, guys?
No, teacher.
No? Okay, so what is the homework? Try to use this daily, guys, as much as you can. Put this in practice because that will boost your English, okay? So take advantage of the time you invest in this class, and I really hope that your English will be a lot better than it was when we started the course. And with that being said, guys, I want to thank you so much for being here today. I do appreciate it. And for tomorrow, guys, don't miss the class, because for tomorrow we are learning 5 phrasal verbs that I want to share with you. You will find them very useful. Maybe I'm pretty sure that 100% of the class maybe don't know them, but they are extremely useful. Okay, extremely useful. And if I'm telling you guys that you are not using them, is because you are not using them. Okay, so I hope to see you tomorrow. So I will to tell you about them tomorrow. Please don't miss the class.
Thank you. See you
You-
tomorrow.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Night, everyone.
Good night.